Hello guys, I'm back with another video, and today we're going to the tip. Let's go. So, this is how you make your B-roll interesting. So, first of all, you need to know what is B-roll. B-roll is basically footage of what you're talking about over your A-roll. And A-roll is basically what I'm doing to you right now, talking. I'm just talking, so I'll just have some extra images or videos over my talking so I can keep the viewer engaged in what I'm talking about and not lose their interest. You can film B-roll for two sort of things, for talking or for just transitions, going to like the next place, if you know what I mean, like the next scene in your story, or if you're going traveling somewhere, you might be doing B-roll in the car. That's what the other example is for. Today I'm gonna explain how I turn this B-roll from just sitting in the car, just pointing my camera out the window, compared to this B-roll, sitting in the car but making it interesting and telling a story with my B-roll in how I got to one place to the other. First of all, when you shoot B-roll, you don't really just want to just point and shoot. You want to try and plan out your B-roll before you get into editing, because then one, it's a lot easier, and two, it makes more sense. Because if you just point your camera, whatever you're doing, like if you go get a drink, you're just holding your camera right in your hand the whole time while you go get the drink. That's gonna be a bit boring. Just cutting it up and putting music behind isn't really gonna cut it. You're probably gonna have to sit your camera down, do some fast motion actions to keep the viewer engaged in what you're doing so they don't lose interest. Also, try not just have one of the same shot right after the other one, or try not have it actually anywhere. Try not to duplicate any shots, because that would sort of get a bit boring too, especially when you're shooting slow motion and it's going slow. So you want to try and get heaps of different shots. Even if you're shooting the same thing, you want to get different angles of it, different perspectives. Try and get different ways of the subject or whatever you're shooting. Try and get different angles of it. Just try not, as what I said, this links in what I was saying before, just don't shoot it, because if you plan it, you can plan different perspectives. It would look way more better than just literally cutting up shots, as I said before. So planning your B-roll is a big part of shooting it. So knowing what you're gonna shoot is very good to know. Here's some example B-roll shots. So if you're just traveling, like I'm going for a trip soon, that I have to wait in the car for 9 hours. So when you're shooting B-roll, it's basically a replacement of you talking, but shown in recording it, if that makes sense. So just say we're traveling from point A to point B. Instead of saying we're traveling to point A to point B, we could be filming us hopping into the car, filming us doing whatever we're doing in the car, and traveling to the location, and then recording us hopping out and doing whatever we're doing there. So it basically tells what you're doing instead of talking it, instead of literally grabbing your camera, just recording the whole time of just out the window, and just put that and just, yeah, expect people to watch it, because they're probably gonna skip it, because I don't know anyone who really wants to watch 10 minutes or 9 hours of just whatever is outside their window. So try and tell a story with your B-roll. And that's pretty much I got for today. I hope you guys liked it, and keep safe, keep 100, and keep good. Bye. Peace. By the way, I'm gonna shoot some B-roll right now of the fire, because we're having a fire like right now, so I'm just gonna shoot some B-roll of that and basically just put it over this, because that's what B-roll is for. Goodbye.